I like it. Great choice. Looking forward, Josh. One more. Ooh.
1v1, let's go.
All right. 16-19.
Come on, Roz, game point.
Ooh, it doesn't matter. Woo.
All right, come on.
All right. 19-19.
They can't stop me, bro. They can't stop me, bro.
What the hell? Oh. Shake takes it home with a dunk.
Let's go. Good game, man.
19-21, Shake. I'll take that. That was back and forth. That was nice.
Hey, LB hitting shots from the Rise courts. Great game.
Great game.
Sweating over here.
You know, this is what it is. Close competition between Rise and Elite, and there's going to be so much more of it this summer. Shake, before we sign off, what has it meant to you throughout the year to be an affiliation leader in 2K24 and your journey as a 2K content creator? What has this year specifically meant to you?
This year was like a culmination of everything that I've put forth for this community for the last 10 years. It's been a phenomenal opportunity. I'm still humbled, and I'm still
getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go.
Let's go. Going to town. Cut that light out, boo.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. A look at the starting group for the Magic.
No.
The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. George is out there with Suggs. And it's Rogers in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers, at the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Vanderbilt and Davis.
They get paid over here.
And it's Anunoby in at the 3. By this time
They
of the
get
season,
paid
I
out
think
here.
it's fair grade to
She go
say
to the
we
beach,
know
though, and
the
sometimes she
identity
make
of
an
this
extra
team.
trip to stuff.
How much are you worried
get
about
the sun
record at this point if you're a player?
And Kevin, I wouldn't worry about record as much as I do camaraderie and execution. I also look at the schedule up to this point. How has the team fared against tough competition?
Hey, we playing against the Lakers.
And he really
Whoa, yo, we against the Lakers.
pick up 2.
Let me
Rodgers
do
has got
this.
The first points up on the board for the
I don't see LeBron. I don't see LeBron.
To find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are.
I gotta watch Anthony Davis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here is Russell after the miss from Rogers. Pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
That's the second time.
I like Russell's ability to create for
my
others. He does what's best for the team.
To the left wing. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Rogers. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rogers has got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Russell passes to Vanderbilt.
Hey.
To the inside. Here's Reeves. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've scored 7 times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Oh.
The shot's good from Rogers.
Rogers.
7 points for prime time.
Making them big old lips.
Nice read by Suggs. He sees the floor opening up and puts the ball right in the shooter's hand.
Reeves the pass to Davis. To the middle. Second chance shot. He takes it up and
Man, you gonna get up out of here with this.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Here's Rogers.
Bottom, baby.
The shot's good on the assist by George. Rogers has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Magic.
Don't look at me like that. Yeah, give me your jersey. Look, I got my daughter jersey on. 92 up in here, bitch.
Outside for Davis. Makes no mistake on the jump shot.
Look at him. Look at Davis.
Here's Suggs. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Rogers. Beautiful dash, and the layup goes down.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Come on, let go. Oh, no. Come on, man.
The longest championship around LA, just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Rogers passes to Suggs. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Rogers. On the wing, George. For 3. Rogers can't make the basket. The Lakers have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Russell against Banchero. And it's Russell missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And on the interior, Banchero's terrific mobility.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Team foul. At the line for the Magic, Paulo Banchero.
Do it again. Thank you. Good, please. Talk on the phone.
First one falls for him.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got
13,
a very
12.
rare skill set for that size.
Excuse me. couldn't help it, y'all.
Both good from the line that time.
I rather sit right here than go walk past somebody for.
And we're just over
trying to make it to the bathroom.
Into the first quarter. Outside, Russell.
Do you know how many times I would have had to walk to the bathroom?
Here's Reeves. His last outing, he had 18 points. And no good that time. Great defense that time from Banchero. Down low. Here's Rogers. That falls. Nice lead that time from George. 14 points for prime time.
Wow, unconscious.
We getting them there. Come on, let's get them. Let's get them. Let's get them.
Here's Reeves. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Now, here's Wagner. The lead is 2. Passes it to Rogers. Fires the 3.
Bottom back.
Count that as his 7th field goal.
Keep sitting there looking stupid.
He's shooting 78%.
What's up with you?
How about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
Pass to Undefeated. Pass to Reeves. Over George. Reeves can't hit.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Wagner passes to Rogers. It's rebounded by Undefeated.
Give the defender credit.
Man, come on.
The guys just let them score there.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Here's Reeves. The 3. Anunoby, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Rogers. Makes it off the glass. Rogers has got 19 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Lakers trail by 7. And here's Russell. Still without a basket. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, you let that boy shoot like that. Man, you don't deserve no ball.
Yet still able to
But you get it.
Out to the wing.
Beast the ball.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. George passes to Rogers. Now, here's Suggs. From the arc.
Bottom.
And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Rogers. 22 points for him.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
The Lakers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. And the officials have called the illegal screen.
Come on, illegal screen.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Magic, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat.
And when I look at Orlando, they had a few critics coming into the season. And now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And it's Russell missing. Magic leading by 10. And Richard with D'Angelo Russell, he's a guy who can do just about anything in the backcourt.
That's right, Kev. If you need him to be a true floor general, he can do that in spurts. And if you need him to be a score-first offensive catalyst, that's his sweet spot.
Now, here is Russell after the miss from Rogers. Russell feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. For the Magic, Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero, and Black's subbed in for Wagner. 4 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And checking out some numbers for Franz Wagner. Orlando's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Suggs with the ball. Here's Rogers. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Lakers trail by 13. Los Angeles calls timeout. One guy's beginning to done his prime time.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever
it's
the
their
game
second
plan they have,
timeout.
it's not working.
I'm so high. I'm so high. I'm so high. I'm so high.
And the Lakers with some changes. Giles comes in for OG Anunoby. Christie subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's Hachimura. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Hood-Schifino. No good again that time. Magic leading by 13. Black the pass to Rogers. And here is Suggs. Kicks it to Black. Good ball movement here by the Magic. The shot's good from Rogers.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Guarded by Rogers. Counted.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now, here's George. Last time out, he had 13 points. The shot's good from Rogers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Hood-Schifino. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. The three. Rebound by the Magic. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Isaac throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time.
Lakers, man. Sorry.
To be an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on
And my coach
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Duran comes in for Rogers, and Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Change for the Lakers. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Rogers checked in for Jalen Duran. Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Wagner's checked in for George. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. Now, here's Wagner. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Here's Rogers. Good on the three-point shot. Rogers has got 32 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Suggs out there with Black, and it's Rogers in at the center. Vanderbilt inside. He's covered by Banchero. Vanderbilt misses. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And there's the pass to Rogers. Lets it go with a three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Lakers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Well, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
Rogers. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Shoots off the step back, and he knocks down the jumper. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
A quick-minded player. Russell can adapt to defenses and put the ball through the hoop.
Here's Rogers, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he's on the line for 2. That one Davis.
Clearly a foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And in addition, their three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
And he knocks down the first one. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The 2 biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Now, here's Anunoby. He has yet to score. That one falls.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Rogers passes to Banchero. Here is Rogers. From deep, the three-pointer is right on target. Rogers has got 44.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And that one's good. Russell.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Inside, here's Rogers. Back to Black. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded by Russell. Rogers can't make the basket.
Come on.
Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter.
I feel like I got a stomachache right about that time. Oh my God.
In case you haven't been watching his entire career,
shit on myself
to contain Davis when he is on a roll. He's got a physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
Rogers can't make the basket. The
All right,
Lakers
we ain't
have
gonna try that
gone 5 of
no
8
more.
from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And with an
man,
update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Nuggets got the job done.
How you
He
foul
had an
me?
impressive number of points. And
Come on, man. Where my 3
he was at the
at?
defensive end as well. He blocked a lot of shots. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Now, here's Wagner. Still scoreless. Clock at 6. Here's Banchero. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he's going to be a consistent scorer when he can get those shots to fall. Defense has to do a better job inside.
Lakers shooting it up around.
I gotta stay all the way up
from
to
the field
12.
in the second quarter. Russell passes to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his third assist on the night.
Great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Orlando moving the ball around.
Bottom.
Rogers can't make the basket.
Come on, baby. What
For
you?
Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Passes to Reeves. Off target with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Al Russell, 14 points from him the last game against Toronto.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
For Orlando, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Here's Black. To the wing on the left. Pass to Rogers. Takes the 3. Reeves with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Rogers passes to Black. Wagner on the wing. Banchero outside. And that one, good.
I knew I was going to get him. Get him, y'all. Get him.
The last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And a wise move.
Man, I hope my check come tomorrow. I'm so sick of waiting on these folks, man.
Out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover.
These white folks don't want to pay a nigga. They really don't. If I die before I wake, I promise you I want you to sue their ass. But they're playing with a nigga check and killed the nigga trying to hold it back.
For Orlando. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have
for
been
a couple of million
jack this month.
Yeah.
Number 1, the Magic.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Hachimura, the pass to Davis. Shoots from 8. Rebound by the Magic. Rogers has got 7 rebounds in the game. Wagner on the wing. To the paint. Here's Banchero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Russell. He's got 6. Pass to Hachimura. And here is Anunoby. He's defended by Wagner. Here's Hood Schifino. 6 to shoot. Over George. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, okay.
Come
well,
on, come on, come on.
This, but like the defense was waiting on him that time.
And it's Banchero.
See, I knew he was gonna mess up something.
Los Angeles guys shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Hood Schifino, defended by George.
Weak ass shit.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
Lakers shooting their first shot
Look at him.
from the charity.
Mad as hell.
Hood Schifino. 2 shots.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. So as we conclude the first half, so far.
That's the end of the first half. With a score, your Lakers 43, the Magic 79.
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Vanderbilt and Davis man the post box. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. Vanderbilt against Banchero. And he banks in the lane. Banchero's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Orlando. Banchero's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Down low, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Now, here's Wagner. Hasn't made one yet. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for D'Angelo Russell. He's right around 17 points a night, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Now, here is Russell. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Chemistry at its best. That unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Here's Suggs. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3 seconds.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. A look at the Lakers. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out.
And when I look at the Lakers, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
Yeah, it's frustrating everyone, the players, the coaches, the fans. There was this idea that they might struggle, but I think the reality is starting to set in.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now the pass to Vanderbilt. Davis kicks to Anunoby. Sinks the three-pointer. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Now, here's Suggs. Defense is right there. Kicks it out to Banchero. Trains the three-pointer. Banchero's got 5 points in the quarter.
And not even giving the D a chance there. Banchero just too quick.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Outside, Russell passes it to Reeves. Out to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Wagner on the wing. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded by Russell. Banchero against Vanderbilt. Banchero, that's good.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
To the middle, here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Banchero outside. It's stolen by Davis. 4-on-3 break. Reeves the pass to Davis. Here's Reeves. With the drive, the shot's good. Reeves has got his second basket of the night.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Here's Rogers. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
but only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Lakers remain on their grind. Darvin Ham says, I'm preaching daily preparation. The rest you're getting, how you're taking care of your body, sleep habits, nutrition, workouts, recovery, film work, being efficient with your practice time, and your shoot-arounds. Winning habits are built daily. Kevin, I'm very tired after saying all that. Back to you.
I'm sure you are. They actually do all of it. David, thank you for that detailed report. Orlando with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from that. And it's Davis with the jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
And this is why Suggs was a top 5 pick. Jalen's got tremendous playmaking ability.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Suggs with the steal. To the inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his
Suggs
second
is
personal foul.
fearless. I mean, anytime you try and get physical with this young man, he seems to embrace the contact, and there's an opportunity for the end.
One shot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And the free throw, no good.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
Rodgers passes to Suggs. Got that bucket in no time at all. Suggs